professionalism, by which I mean a commitment to a professional code of conduct, a code of ethics. It also means continuous professional development, continuously learning. It means qualifications and examinations. And it means a commitment to continually improving what we do as communications industry professionals. That means looking at some of the weaknesses, which is measurement, and demonstrating our value.
In 2015, the public relations business should turn the social media into a real effective tool, not only for searching, but for sharing knowledge.
I think the most important thing is to make more decisions and go for actions. And we need actions and actions again.
The one thing that I think should be on our agenda in 2015 is ethics. As I've spoken to practitioners of public relations all over the world for a book that I'm writing, one thing that's made me sad is people are embarrassed to say they work in PR. They don't want to use the word because it doesn't have a great reputation. So in 2015, let's work on making our profession proud.
To me, I feel personally that the global communication agenda should be setting up the communication infrastructure worldwide that can help bring world together, setting up benchmarks, best practices, mapping the entire planning and execution.
Well, if you ask me, I would really like to see people remembering that we're human beings before the roles we all have, and to speak to each other as human beings and less from our roles. And in terms of storytelling, I think storytelling is going to be on the agenda, obviously. But I think we need to understand storytelling as a two-way road, where listening and asking questions are as important, or maybe even more important, than the stories you tell.
The global communication agenda, I think in general, will focus more and more on the ethical aspects, simply because in wake of the Snowden revelations, and not only them, there's a lot of conscience towards privacy, towards data security, and issues like that. So I think those must be considered in the communication agenda globally for 2015.
I think the key word is authenticity. Make it about each person, make it personalize it. I don't know if that's a possibility, but authenticity and keeping in mind that one size does not fit all. That's very, very important for me.
I believe that the global communication agenda for 2015 should be to focus more on culture, on cultural differences, and how important they are in the communication process. And apart from that, we should establish some guidelines on how to proceed in communication projects. That would help us to have some system, work more integrated in different parts of the world, of course considering adaptation, and also would build our reputation, the reputation of our profession.
Communication profession is not service anymore, it's mission.
So for me, I would say the priorities for the PR profession is getting back to basics. Really getting back to basics, getting back to the skills that we had, that we've lost maybe, that we've maybe too much focused on the tools. And I'm not only thinking about social media, but other things as well. We are very much busy with tools, new fashionable words and things like that. Let's go back to good communications, knowing what to say to what kind of public, in what way, taking into account cultural differences. I think that is the major thing. Let's go back to basics. Let's keep it simple. Our job is not that difficult. We're humans, and when we were born, we were already, full of the abilities to communicate. A baby can communicate. Adults can communicate. Let's go back to basics. That's my thing for 2015.